Everyone, welcome to another I Got My Miracle. We are here in Rythmia Live Advancement Center in Costa Rica. It is a beautiful day, it is a glorious day, it's a day for celebration. I am here with these two queens, Nicole and Barbie, and they were so kind to say yes to this interview to ask them how their week was. I mean, the vibration here on Saturday, Sunday is palpable. I mean, the whole week, but Saturday, after people have gone through their week of miracles, is so beautiful. Someone just told me, "You're always smiling here." I'm like, well, it makes me smile, this place. Everyone is so happy. It's just contagious. So thank you so much, guys, for saying yes to this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
thank you. Yeah.
So let's begin. Let's begin asking these queens. Let me see what was the highlight? And I know it's hard to say the one highlight, but if you could choose one moment that just comes like this to your heart about this week, what would you say? Let's begin with you, Nicole.
For me, it would definitely be the Answers You classes. The classes were very, very important for me because I felt like sometimes I wasn't getting it in with the medicine, and I got it the next morning in the classes. So I encourage anybody that comes here to show up to those classes, even the not mandatory classes. They were a huge revelation in my journey.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so beautiful. Yes.
I loved them.
And yes, and that's what happens when you come here to Rhythmia. The main healing tool we use is the medicine. And when you wake up in the morning and there's all of these things emerging and you come to class, it's like it's grounding all of that and
Definitely.
making sense of what's going on. So thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
I like that answer. Because I taught that class.
Yes. And she was wonderful.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
good.
most definitely. Yes.
What about you, Barbie?
Oh, I think that as the people,
Mm.
the staff, the ambiance, the feeling here is so spiritual, so beautiful. The love is just flowing everywhere.
Yes.
It's magical.
Mhm.
It's just magical, and I felt it right away. And then the butterflies throughout. It's heaven on earth.
Mhm.
That's the way I feel.
Absolutely.
It's so beautiful. Yeah, we're here in the rainy season, so it's very lushy, and we have all these butterflies running around.
Magical.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Yeah, it is very beautiful. And Barbie, let me ask you this question: you came here on your own?
Yes, I did. I was looking for some yoga retreat, and I saw Rythmia,
Mm.
and I said, "Wow, how interesting!" And I started reading, and I kept on reading, and I said, "Wow!" And I couldn't put it down. It was something that it was just not.
Were you called?
Yes, a
You're
calling.
Calling. Yep.
And I called, and they were answered all my questions, and I said, I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be there. And it was just pulled.
Mm.
And the excitement was like, oh my God, I don't know what it's really all about fully,
Mm.
but the calling was there, and it's the best move I've ever made in my life. Ever.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
so
I like
happy.
that.
So happy for you. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, Michael Beckwith says that's a sacred yes.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
It's when you hear the calling and there's no other option but to say yes. And that yes is going to lead to another yes. And then it becomes this unfoldment, divine unfoldment. And here we are.
And here we are.
And here we are celebrating you two and celebrating everyone that was here this week, as it was a beautiful week. Now, Nicole, what about for you? How did you find that about Rhythmia?
I was on a spiritual path, and it
Mhm.
started in 2020 for me, and it happened really fast.
Mhm.
I went through a massive awakening to my soul and my purpose, and which shattered my belief system, growing up. And at that time, when I was going through everything, I wanted to wake everyone else around me. I wanted to spread my knowledge, all the information that I had been taking in over the months, to all my close friends and family, and they weren't getting it, and I didn't understand, why. And I had a good dear friend of mine that came here a few months prior, and she was one of the ones I was trying to wake up and share all of the love and stuff that I had and gained over that time frame. And she immediately got here and was like, Nicole, this is all you. She's like, you have to come here.
Yes.
And I was honestly, when she told me she was coming here, I was really jealous. I was like, oh my God, I want to go. I can't believe you're doing that. But I was so happy for her too. And she had a really big breakthrough when she got home, and I'm turning 40 tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations.
So thank you.
Happy
So this
birthday.
was like a 40th birthday present to myself, to come here, disconnect from the, the hustle and bustle of life and work, and really just focus on my soul and recenter the path that I've already been on for these last 2 years. So
Amazing.
that's what brought me here.
That's so good. Good friend.
Yes.
Good friend.
Love her dearly.
Yes. And what do you know now? Maybe you knew it before, but now it has been solidified this week.
Absolutely. That's what I'm leaving with here is confirmation, solidifying this path that I've been on, and that we're ever expanding, that you don't always have it figured out. I didn't come here for answers. I really knew who I was coming in here, and just keep sharing my light, sharing, who I am, my true authentic self. And that's what, I'm taking back home with me, and consistency.
Yes.
I would fall off sometimes from my meditation, doing the healthy eating practices and, taking care of myself because life would get so busy,
Yes.
and taking that back home and being consistent. That's what I really gained is consistency.
Good, yeah. And that is the key for integration.
Absolutely.
So when we go through this week here at Rythmia, and then you get home, and I talked about it in the way of the JJ's Facebook Live on Thursday. The integration requires consistency, showing up for yourself, repetition. And so I love that you're saying
You
this.
taught that in class. Yes. The classes were great.
Yes, they were amazing.
That's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about you? What do you know now? What do you have solidified this week about life, about you?
I found my purpose. I was looking for my purpose. This is a birthday gift for myself.
Oh,
I turned 60.
happy birthday.
Thank you. And I wanted to make an impact in my life and my loved ones and everybody around me. We have so much turbulation in this world. And I didn't realize or would know that there's a place with so much peace and love and understanding, so clean.
Yeah.
The food here is amazing. If it nourishes our body, our soul. Rythmia prepares us mentally, physically, mind, body, and soul. It's just an amazing place here. How you have grasped all of the tools that we need to succeed after we leave here, and the connections that we have developed that will grow through other beings. The love and the knowledge that we have learned here, and the love, the home. This is our home. And now we can share it. It's a ripple effect.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And it's it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's life changing.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we've seen that. We've seen so many lives that were changed this week. And that was another thing for me, is to see so many people get what I have gotten over the last 2 years as such Barbie,
Yes.
I mean, and you just feel such love and joy for all these beautiful souls that came here. And, you realize in this moment that there are no accidents, everything happens how it's supposed to. And it's been just an amazing, beautiful week. It really has.
Yes.
For everyone.
The universe, the energy.
It's wild,
It's
right?
beautiful. It's just
It is.
beautiful.
It is.
It's like high on life.
Yes. Yes.
And it will get better and better and better when we are in this work,
Yes.
in this vibration. I feel like Rythmia is a microcosmos of what is possible in this new earth.
Yes.
You know how many teachers have talked about the emergence of a new earth, of a new way of living, community. There's so many hugs that are given every day here, and support, and I think I love to see it as evidence of what the world is becoming.
Yes.
The shift in consciousness.
A shift in consciousness.
Absolutely.
So now let me ask you about, did you guys do the yoga, the colonics? How was that for you to show up for that?
Oh, mind blowing.
Yes.
Oh,
Very good.
yes.
I
Beyond good.
tried to do everything, stay busy,
Mhm.
so I wouldn't check my work emails.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The program is designed so perfectly, from all the speakers, which are amazing.
Yes.
Like Paola,
Mhm.
it's
Johnny,
inspiring,
was
and
great.
Johnny, and
Yes.
all of them.
Mhm.
The yoga, the breathing, wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
The funny is like when you're in love and you find someone in your life, you're like, oh.
Yes,
It's
I think it's a revolution.
Yes.
Born again,
We fall back in love with
absolutely.
ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to see more of Rythmia, to be a bigger community, and it's just love. It's just like pure knowledge, and not only that, the feelings from when we were born, with society and all of the
Programming. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And when you're here, it's all out there, but it's not in here.
Mm-hmm.
But you teach us, you give us the tools to
merge back with ourselves.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so good. So now when you go back home, if someone asks you, what is it to do the medicine? Like, what does that mean? When people ask me, I do my best to describe it, and it's still beyond words. So, what are you gonna say, Nicole? And what do you? And this is something that it might vary from person to person, because I know you will use your discernment. But what would you say to someone? It's like, is that a good thing for me to go to Rythmia? Would it be good?
I would. I think I would have to focus on my intuition and who I was talking to at the time, but I would definitely tell them how it worked for me and how I could share my experience with it, and let them take what they want from it, and to listen to the call. If you're called to go, say yes.
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 Everybody's going to have a different experience, because everybody's spiritual path is different, but it's still their journey, and it's no different, like you said, from ours or anyone else's in the level that they're on.
Right.
And that makes that just as beautiful,
Yes.
So yes, I would share my my experiences on what I've gained, and what I saw here, and the miracles I saw happen, and the love and joy that I saw from each person that got their miracle. It just filled me with that heaven on earth feeling. It was such a beautiful experience, and I'm so glad I came.
Yes, the heaven on earth feeling.
Heaven on earth.
It really is. That's the best way to describe it, right?
Yeah.
It is heaven on earth.
Can't get any better than that.
Right.
Yes.
And the thing is not a heaven out there. It's
in
here.
us.
It's a state of consciousness.
Absolutely.
mind,
I
body,
love
and
it.
soul.
Mhm.
Yes. What about you? What would you say? Or
Oh my.
yeah.
You know, I think that you don't have to say much
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
because why? If anyone asks, it's because they see it within me.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I will simply say that if you see what you feeling what you want to feel through within me, you have to experience yourself.
Mm.
Because you can say
Beautiful.
A, B, or C, that's why I'm going. No.
Mhm.
You will not even know what comes up
Mm-hmm.
when you come and you do the ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
My,
Mm-hmm.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's beyond
Mhm.
explanation.
Mm-hmm.
But you owe it to yourself. I think everybody
Yeah.
owes it to themselves to experience this magical
Mhm.
reality that yes, there is love in this world, there is peace, and there's more good than bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
And Rhythmia, my home for the rest of my life.
Beautiful.
It really is.
Thank you.
And I love my all my brothers and sisters
that you met here, and that's another thing that happens here. The community
Oh my.
component is so magic. I would say that the community component is also one of the not in the top 3 components that make this week so magical. The energy of all of these people that are willing
Mhm.
to heal and willing to go deeper. And as you said, like we owe it to ourselves to do this work. And if you're listening and you're thinking about coming and you might have your doubts, just say yes, sacred yes. And one other thing that we say here at Arrhythmia, the medicine will give you what you need. At first might not give you what you want, but it will give you exactly what you need. And then by the end, understand that it was exactly what you wanted. But you didn't know it in your consciousness.
Truly magical.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Any last words you would like to share with us before we wrap it up?
The classes, go to the classes,
Yeah.
because you're tired, the medicine, it's working, and just don't think, just go. Don't think, just drink.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Don't think, just drink.
Yeah,
Just go.
like I said, I had my breakthroughs really in the classes,
Yes.
and I realized how important the whole program is in a whole. And that was what was really big for me.
Mm-hmm. Would you mind sharing a miracle that you've experienced throughout the classes?
Yes. When I first came in, we had breath work on Sunday, and that's something that I had practiced before, meditation, in my spiritual journey. But it was very different here. They taught you how to do it properly.
Mm-hmm.
And during that moment, I did have a vision of me rowing a boat, which was very interesting. I didn't know what it meant, just kind of chuckled it off, told a few people about it. And that happened Sunday night. And as we went to the medicine, came to your class on Friday. And what was the message? It was rowing your own boat.
Yes.
It was a huge, mind-blowing revelation that turned into a premonition, that I had no idea that we didn't know that was going to be the message.
Oh, wow.
It was beautiful, what I took from that and taking home, and, with that consistency again.
Yes.
So it was magical, as she said. It really was.
Thank you. Row, row, row your boat down the stream. Row your own boat. Don't try to row anybody else's boat. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Any final words about your miracle?
I have to say, you owe it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You owe it to yourself to
Yeah.
find your freedom,
Mm.
to find your true purpose. We think too much here. And Rhythmia is here. The people. It's just amazing, the care, the love. even there's two doggies here.
Oh, yes,
my God.
the
And they
dogs.
protected, they slept with me.
You got the snuggles that night.
Oh,
Yes, you did.
I love it. I love it so much. And I just, you owe it to yourself. Give yourself a chance, because we all have different experiences, and it's all magical. It's beyond words.
Yes.
And
beyond.
I have learned more so unconditional love.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So good.
Yes.
Not so much here, here.
Yes.
And from here, you can say that yes. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. You're
You're
amazing.
welcome. Thank
See
you.
how it just flows so beautiful. It's so great. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next Saturday on another I Got My Miracle. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Goodbye now.
Bye.